Hey everybody, so this is my Bath & Body Works candle haul for the holiday season. I probably won't be purchasing any more candles until semi-annual sale in January, so this is really what I got. This is the lot that I chose. Though I may be going back to exchange holiday for a different fragrance. I'm not I kind of want Pink Fairy Gumdrop in the packaging from this year, so I might do that. I also got a few little like candle toppers, and I had a free birthday mini body care, so I got Merry Cookie in the Body Splash. I wear a lot of vanillas and stuff like that, so that appeals to me. And I did get the Hot Cocoa and Cream lip gloss. I've never actually tried one of Bath & Body Works lip glosses before, so, and I love Hot Cocoa and Cream. I love the body care. It's really nice. So I got that, and I got the pink Snowflake and the gray Snowman. I liked him better. I don't know why I liked him better than the red guy. He kind of looks more rustic to me, like like how we used to decorate our snowmen, like when we built them in the yard, just like an old gray whatever, like our dad's scarf. And then I got the polar bear that's supposed to hang on the side of the 3-wick candles. So I have 14 fragrances here, for 15 actually, with You Are The One I got as a free gift. So that's single wick over there. So yeah, I got a variety here, but I found that there was a running theme in this year's allotment from Bath & Body Works. There's a lot of mint, there is a lot of pine, and you know, some years I find that they have more gourmand bakery, and this year they seem to have gone very fresh, in like the fresh direction. So just to preface you, all of these fragrances except for 2 are brand new to me. They might not be brand new to you, so just keep that in mind. And these are my impressions on cold. I have not burned any of these fragrances yet. You may have them in your possession and you may have burned them, so my impressions on cold may not match your impressions because you have gone the full gamut and you got the full experience. So this is just my impression. So, you know, I'm not here to tear down your favorite fragrances or anything like that. This is just my opinion of these fragrances in their natural state. All right, so starting with the bottom left, we have Peppermint Sugar Cookie. This has crushed peppermint, vanilla extract, creamy butter, and soft sugar cookies. This smells like as if Merry Cookie and crushed candy cane had a baby. It is very well done. I actually find that Bath & Body Works does these peppermint type candles really, really well. Like if they're like Peppermint Marshmallow was so good, and they did like a mint chocolate chip ice cream one, and like they just pair peppermint really well with other fragrances, and it's just well executed. So I definitely like that one. And I'm not a huge peppermint person. Like, I don't burn a lot of peppermint fragrances. I get them, but I often save them. I have tried a couple from Sonoma, and there was a candy cane lane or something along those lines, and it was so sickening. I didn't like it at all, and it kind of put me off. But then I went back to Peppermint Marshmallow, and I was like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be when you're burning this kind of like peppermint patty, or you know, peppermint treat sort of fragrance. So I appreciate Bath & Body Works for really bringing me back into loving certain notes again. The next one we have is Frosted Forest. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Frosted Forest has frosted juniper, icy eucalyptus, evergreen branches, and white spruce. This is lovely. Oh, this is a sweeter version of Evergreen in my opinion, but it doesn't have the smokiness that Evergreen has. It has many other components with that juniper and the eucalyptus and the the spruce that complement each other. These components, they just really come together in the most beatific way for the holiday season. You can smell the branches in this fragrance. I don't know how they did that. Oh, it's just so, it's one of my favorites. Eucalyptus Snowfall was actually right out the box my favorite. I am a fan of Eucalyptus Mint, so when I smelled this I was like, oh, but this has something else and I love it. This has frozen eucalyptus, snowy spearmint, and winter lavender. The lavender sweetness, because you know lavender has that sweet, this sweetness about it. It really sets it apart from eucalyptus mint because of that lavender, but it doesn't play a major role. There's much more eucalyptus in this candle, and that's something I appreciate. Way back in the day when I worked for Bath and Body Works, we sold Henry Bendel candles, and he had a eucalyptus, just straight eucalyptus candle. These were very expensive candles. They were at the time they were $25 a pop. They never went on sale, and that was one of my favorites. So a straight eucalyptus is very hard to find, and I really appreciate that they made it a main character in this. The next one up is Winter Clove. Guys, oh, before I even read the notes to you, those holiday Christmas candies that taste like clove, that's this candle. Winter Clove has fresh ground cinnamon, sugared apples, rich vanilla bean. Now the apple doesn't come out as a main character. It is way in the background, and it really just offers a subtle sweetness along with the vanilla bean, and this makes the clove less medicinal and much more of a candied clove. And that's why it really is like they mastered putting those clove candies into a candle. I also love that the cinnamon in this doesn't overpower the clove either. It just complements it with that vanilla. So there is this, it's like they added a sweet apple that you can't really tell is there, and it really just uplifts the cinnamon and vanilla and clove. So it's really beautiful. If you don't like clove, you won't like this, because it's at the center stage. Vanilla Balsam and Holiday are candles that I have already, and I did my separate reviews on them, and I'll link them down below so you can go check them out if you want to, so you can hear about the scent notes and like what it's all about when it's burning. But I love these two fragrances. Holiday is a little tiny bit too much for me, and that's why I said, all right, I'll keep Vanilla Balsam and I'll exchange Holiday. But I appreciate Holiday for what it is. I definitely love the packaging this year, so I hate to see it go. But yeah, the Vanilla Balsam is also in really pretty packaging too. So the next one up is the Perfect Christmas. Now I know that this has been out before, I believe. I've never had a chance to pick it up, and I'm really excited that I got to this year. Fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, toasted marshmallow. The cinnamon really sets this apart from the Vanilla Balsam, because this is a sweet pine and vanilla kind of, you know, with the toasted marshmallow, it has, it can be compared to Vanilla Balsam in a way, but it's different because it has that cinnamon note in it. And it's like, it's really truly a Christmas fragrance. Like, I don't know, like holiday, I was like kind of upset that like it was only cinnamon, but then the Perfect Christmas was like, it really put a smile on my face and made me happy that I got it. Because it is truly everything that you like about the holidays wrapped up in a candle. And I really like the lid on this. It's like Santa's belt and buckle. Like the black lid has the indentations of Santa's belt. It's kind of cute. So the next one up is Salted Caramel Eggnog. So it's gooey caramel, fresh sea salt, dulce de leche, sweet whipped cream. So I get more of the caramel and whipped cream than the eggnog in this. I feel that it might, those components of eggnog might come out when it's burning, but I have butter rum eggnog from 2018, and that's a straight eggnog fragrance. And it has more of that traditional, you know, as if you're drinking eggnog. This is more of like an interpretation of the mixture of caramel and whipped cream, and like an eggnog sort of shake or something like that. You know, it's not going to be as strong as other eggnog fragrances like the butter rum eggnog. The Gingerbread Marshmallow has more of the eggnog in it than the Salted Caramel Eggnog, actually. So the Gingerbread Marshmallow is gingerbread spice, eggnog, spiced rum, vanilla frosting, brown sugar crystals. Almost forgot that one. It is a good spicy gingerbread, like an old-fashioned gingerbread, much more enjoyable to me than Bath and Body Works spiced gingerbread, which I've had before. This is like more powerful in a way. More gingerbread than eggnog, but there's a lovely vanilla finish to this, and you do get more of that you know, the nutmeg and all those typical spices that you find in eggnog. They really come out in this. And I probably would highly recommend Gingerbread Marshmallow over Salted Caramel Eggnog if you are going for one of these scents. I would choose Gingerbread Marshmallow. I always tend to get candles that have marshmallow in the you know, in the name. I'm just like a marshmallow head. But the next one up is Fresh Orange. This has been out for a while, but every time I place an order, I say, oh, I'll just get it next time. So this time I said, no mas, I'm getting it this time. This has fresh grated orange zest, sparkling citrus, white jasmine. This is one of the best orange fragrances that I have ever smelled. It is sweet and juicy, and it's very similar to Satsuma from the Body Shop, if you've ever smelled that. It's almost identical, except this has a little bit more citrus to it. I want to say on the end, it almost has a citrus medley that incorporates other citrus fruits, but it's very, very light. You can't detect it until you're smelling the last little bits of it, until it like leaves your nostrils, and then you get this like sort of hint of like a grapefruit. But it's, yeah, it's really good. That's probably one I'm gonna burn in the summer. The next one that I'm probably gonna burn in the summer that is very summery is Pomegranate Lemonade. And I do know that this has been out before. Again, this is not something that I ever knew about, because I wasn't really hardcore into candles when this was out. So, you know, I took my breaks for a few years, you know. But the Pomegranate Lemonade is juicy pomegranate, zested lemons, and sugar crystals. This is like the lemon from limoncello with that sweet pomegranate added in. It is a very, very simple fragrance, but at the same time, this is very sweet. It's candied. It's just, it's fresh. It's summer. So I'm gonna save this for the summer. I may burn it like as a transition scent. I don't know yet, but we'll see. Because I'm excited about that one. Okay, so the next one is Christmas Cider. This is an odd fragrance to me. It has mulled cinnamon, crushed clove, creamy nutmeg, and simmering cider. It's good. I'm gonna give it a chance, but there's something in this mix that sort of throws it off, and I don't know what it is. I think it might be the clove. Clove, if it is put in, if too much clove is put in, it can be medicinal. I think that might be what the component is, but I'm gonna see how it turns out when it's burning, because I want to give it a chance. The next one is Frosted Spearmint. This has frozen apple, snow-capped mint, creamy sandalwood, and iced musk. This is odd, but it works. Okay. The mint and the sandalwood are sweetened by an apple that isn't really as strong. It's a good minty fragrance that isn't peppermint. That spearmint is is not as in your face as peppermint, and the sandalwood and the iced musk add this kind of sweetness that almost seems like vanilla, but it's not. And then that apple component is something that like is just an uplifter to the other fragrances, to the mint. It's really great. That's a good one. Then there's Sparkling Icicles. This is glittering ice, fresh bergamot sprigs, bright holiday greenery. This reminds me of bergamot mist from Goose Creek. It's very fresh and clean, and it has almost this like this note in it that almost smells like you're smelling like saltwater air. It's very pretty. This is I would put this in the same league as like a lot of these more masculine bergamot fragrances. So if you see bergamot in a candle, I don't know if like Crisp Morning Air or Sweater Weather have that in there, but like, you know, it's kind of that same kind of cologne-y, but it borders on being more of a fresh, outdoorsy fragrance, but it has that cologne aspect to it, if you know what I mean. That's kind of what Sparkling Icicles is all about. And then we have You're the One. This is white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. It's not a drop of strawberry nectar, and this is a whole bowl full of nectar in that. But this is not a Meg scent. This is like, I don't really care for florals. You won't really see me reviewing a lot of florals. I try them, but it's very seldom that I do. I do have a couple of rose fragrances. Well, I have Pink Petal Tea Cake, and I have it's like Vanilla Rose or Rose Vanilla or something like that from Bath & Body Works. I'm forgetting, but I have that. So this is doable. Like I can handle this in a single wick. It's got a very rich strawberry nectar. Like I said, it's more of like a thicker sweetness than if it was just strawberry. Like there is really nectar in here that really sweetens the rose, and so I feel like I'm smelling, I mean, it's definitely 50-50. The rose and the strawberry are definitely there. I'm really not getting any of that white birch. I was hoping that the white birch would be the major player here because I love vanilla birch, but it's kind of in the background. So this is more of a rose and strawberry candle. So if you're into that, then this is going to be for you. yeah, so that's my little Bath and Body Works haul. I hope that I didn't bore any of you. This definitely is exciting because there are a lot of candles here that I probably wouldn't have tried necessarily. I did order this all online, so I didn't smell them first, and I'm very happy because I like pretty much every single candle. There isn't one candle that I said, oh, like I have to return this. I'm really, really rooting for Christmas cider to work for me. If that doesn't work, I can always bring it back. But yeah, so I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share with those you know who enjoy home fragrance as much as us. And hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload.